Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, your Intuitive Messenger and energy forecast for today, Saturday, August the 3rd, 2013. And I thank you for taking time to watch this video. I set the intention for you that you would resonate, operate, and vibrate in the highest possible frequency of divine love that you can, as well as myself. And also that you would receive healing, guidance, and confirmation simply by watching this video. So, what a day, what a day. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Boy, I tell you, it comes on when I want to do these videos. And you know I don't re-record. And thank you. I know so many of you said bless you and maybe gesundheit. So today is number 3 day, which is the Empress in our cards. And she is all about like bringing new things to life, abundance, birth. She's kind of the ultimate mother. Especially a mother and giving birth type of thing. I'm bringing things to life. Almost get the Mother Earth feeling with her when I look at my card and other cards. Also, you add up all the numbers, 8, 3, 2013, you're going to get 17, which is a star card. That is kind of the rebuilding, the hope that comes after a lot of the changes and destruction and death and movement and all that kind of thing, as well as the Strength card. And that is just... I feel like today it's more about finding that feminine strength because we've got the Empress in the beginning too. In most decks that I've seen, the Strength card is a woman with a cat, like a large cat. In my deck, she's got this real African vibe, like Princess Queen, with 3 different kinds of large cats. So there's definitely about finding your strength today. So one thing I wanted to talk about, trust your gut, trust your instincts today. And because yesterday, and here's I always ask, what do I talk about in the beginning before I go to the tarot cards? But yesterday, Fabian and I, my partner and I, have been just kind of setting the intention that we think it's time to maybe bring another small dog into our house. We have Sheldon the Dachshund. Zuzu has been with us on and off for 4 years. Is not technically our dog in the world of, quote, ownership. So she's back with her mother. She's in good hands. And we just know that, being here is kind of a little more stable environment because just how we roll. Her mother is just a younger woman, and she's out and about. Plus, there are 3 other dogs in the house, and Zuzu's just a tiny little thing. And there's a bunch of other girls' dogs in the house. So we send love and light to Zuzu, and she's on a mission. I know this is part of her little contract to be where she is and to have been with us. But so wanted to bring maybe another small dog into the house for Sheldon, just because he's the only dog in the house and he sits by himself in the living room during the day where he's always had company. The cats are here and they roam in and out, but cats, dogs, they kind of hang out together, but it's not like they play together and stuff. So just put that intention out there. I kind of called in the spirit of Lovita, our Pomeranian that we lost a year and a half ago. She crossed over. And just kind of finding that energy. Well, yesterday afternoon, I was near Celebration where I work. And I don't know, I literally heard the thought of, well, ask Michael about if he knows any animals. And I thought, why would he know any animals? He's not really an animal person. He has a big dog, but in his day-to-day life, I don't think he would come in contact with too many animals. But finally, I just said, hey, if you hear of any like small dog, like a Chihuahua or Pom or Dachshund, a small dog like that needs a home, let me know. And he shot up and he was like, did you see the news? And up in Altamont area, Sanford area in Central Florida, a man had 117 dogs. He's a blind man. His caretaker recently passed away, but he finally realized he can't care for all these dogs, and he was actually living in the garage. Now when they went out there, they thought they were going to be removing like 50 dogs and then 80 and then 90, 117 total, and they're small dogs. He's moved into the garage and the house is full of the animals. And I will say this, as an energetic person, I'm tapping into this and saw that he really was trying to do the best for these animals because they're not charging him with neglect or what's the other word, neglect or abuse. Which, if they're not going to charge him at this point, that's a pretty big deal. So they said most of the animals, they were fed and taken care of, just their living conditions weren't the most ideal because they were kind of like on top of each other in cages and running around the house. So my heart goes out to him because I felt like he was trying to do something from his heart. But he did make the call finally, said this is too much. He can't handle it. So, all that being said, yesterday I said that, Michael said, look at this. Well, today from 10 to 4, they're giving away 65 of those dogs for adoption out of the 117. So I've got a busy, busy day, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to get over there because it's only 10 to 4, but hopefully I'll get over there by 2:30, 3 o'clock and see. I've been asking for signs. I went out back and was kind of just talking to Lolita the Pomeranian, and I said, just show me a sign. A butterfly literally flew about 5-7 feet in front of my face before I can even finish the sentence. So trust your gut, trust your instincts. These are signs. And I literally didn't even finish the sentence because it was already a thought in my head, and I just said, thank you, thank you. And then I kept being drawn to the word joy in the description of what the butterfly is. You can see that on my Facebook page. So trust your gut, trust your instincts, connect with your animals, those that are still here, those on the other side. Use pictures rather than words. You can still use words, but the pictures also get to them better. And just, make sure that you're trusting that intuition and working with your guides on the other side. So let me dive in and pull a card, and we'll see what's going on. Maybe it's for the dog that's going to come home, because I keep feeling like it's going to be a little dog named Joy. We shall see. It'll be a fun story when it's all said and done. So card for today is going to be the Knight of Swords. So typically in my deck and most decks, the knights are going to be kind of young, impetuous type people, often male, especially swords, because the element of swords, which is the element air, which is sword, is quick, fast moving. It's also masculine. I pretty much always say it when I pull a knight card in my deck, that this card is represented by the mask and shield of the kingdom, which is the kingdom of air. So there's really not a person in this one. The king pretty much tells the knights what to do, so they don't have a whole lot of say themselves. It's almost like they're run by their own emotions. They're not in like too much control. They're pretty much just react and go. But definitely the Knight of Swords is often the kind of logical thinker. Your air elements, Libra, and I can't remember the other air elements, but just very fast, very impetuous, often young, and very logical, lots of math, lots of left brain thinking, or up in their head a lot, just period. So keep an eye out, and I feel like this is about somebody else moving into your life, whatever air signs you have around your life. Watch out for them. I'm seeing a sign about making sure they're eating healthy. So moms, if you've got kids, especially boys, that are one of the air signs, or you resonate with this, make sure they're eating healthy today, especially today, but just on a regular basis. Connect with those around you that are the air signs and that fit this kind of description, up in their head a lot, kind of the thought process type personality. And just watch their diet. I feel like there's something going on with diet. So I think that's about it for today. So I thank you for listening and watching. And Sunday night, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, we will do Cosmic Caffeine for 2.5 hours, Eastern Standard Time. Me, Jamie, Evan. And then in the chat room, Brenna, Daniel, Sandy Tedesco, Angelique will all be participating in that. My show on Wednesday night. I have my second virtual lab on Tuesday night. It's going to be just about basic, intuitive development, different divination tools. We'll have some interactions, some practical time. You'll be able to see me just like this, but then we'll have a chat over on the left side of the screen that you can chat back and forth with me and other people there. So it's kind of fun. You can also purchase the one I did previously too, just the developing your intuition with the basics of tarot, and then you can just view that when you don't get to interact because it's already been pre-recorded. So I thank you for watching, and I say to you, namaste. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.